Hello, thank you for joining me again and welcome. Let's get to the reading. Roll out. I get caught one night with a blowout. I had a pair of canvas gloves and I stuffed them in the hole in the tire. Put the spare tube back in the thing, pumped it up by hand, and went back home. Philip Spooner. How to change a flat tire. Step 1. Stay calm. If you get a flat, you'll know it by the telltale thumpity thump thump sound of you driving on a deflated rubber. There's no need to swerve, slam on the brakes, or scream. Take a deep breath, slow down, and turn on your blinking hazard lights. Step 2. Pull over as soon as possible. Drive to a safe, flat, hard place as far away as you possibly can from traffic. Throw your car in park or leave it in first if you're driving an old school and driving a stick shift. Activate your emergency brake and ask your passengers, if you have any, to get as far away from the car in traffic and somewhere to a safe place. Light flares if you know how to light flares, and place them a good 75 feet behind your car to figure out which tire bit the dust and curse it, especially if you're wearing nice clothes or if you're in a rush or if it's raining. Finally, if you find one, place a large rock or piece of wood behind the opposite tire. So if you have a blowout in the driver's side front tire, on the passenger back tire is where you need to put the object, so that piece of wood or piece of rock. Step 3, pop the trunk. Usually that's where you'll find everything you'll need to get back on the road. A spare tire or a Dinko Donut tire, which will at least get you to your nearest service station, and a jack and a lug wrench. If you don't see these tools at first glance, you might have to lift up the carpet in your trunk. If you're driving a pickup truck, look behind the seat for your gear. Step 4. Find your lug nuts. If you can see them in the center of your wheel, skip to step 5. If not, you have to pop off your hubcap first. To do so, slip the flat end of your lug nut beneath the edge of your hubcaps and pry it off. Step 5. Go nuts. Place the other end of your lug wrench on each of the nuts and loosen but do not remove the nuts by turning your wrench in a counterclockwise motion. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. These nuts are going to be as tight as they can be, so use some muscle on your wrench. Try grunting if you think it'll help or make you look tough. Step 6. Jack it up. Refer to your owner's manual for proper positioning. And then turn the crank until your car is high enough off the ground to remove the tire. Yeah, that's right. Just single-handedly lifted your car. Step 7. Change your tire, screw off the loose nuts and put them in a safe place. And slide off your flat tire and set it aside. Slide off your spare tire flush against the hub, lining up the studs with the holes. Replace the lug nuts and tighten them by hand, mustering all the finger strength you amassed from those years of thumb wrestling. Step 8. Lower your car. Wind down your jack until all 4 wheels are on the ground. Using your wrench, tighten each lug nut as much as you possibly can, but do not go into a circle. Tighten one, then do the opposite, and so forth. How tightly? Let's just say veins should be popping out of your forehead. Step 9. Dab the sweat off your brow. Step 10. Toss everything back in the trunk, including your hubcap, jack, wrench, and flatty. Load up your passengers if you got any and extinguish any flares. Step 11. Drive slowly and proudly to your nearest service station where you can get full-size replacement tires. More handy tips. Never attempt to change a tire on a hill or soft ground, or your car could fall or roll on you and then you'll be flat too. Check the wall of your spare tire for any speed limitations. If you get a flat in a dangerous area or one that gives you the heebie-jeebies, drive slowly to the nearest service station or public place. You may ruin your wheel, but at least you'll be safe. A well-lit public a well-lit public parking lot is the best place to change a flat tire. Get to one if you can. Cars are really heavy, duh. If you're not sure you can jack it up and put a new wheel on it properly, ask for help when you're doing it. You'll become a master in no time on flat. Go Browns. I gotta say that we lost 45-7. Golly. I don't. Football is a necessary distraction. Basketball is a necessary distraction. But, oh my goodness. I got to get a different distraction because sports is not doing it. I've been following this team for 20 plus years and, oh my goodness. It's like I'm a glutton for punishment. But I will definitely talk to you guys tomorrow. And thank you guys for listening to me. And this should come together pretty soon because it's getting closer to where the meat and potatoes of the book. So this is just knowledge that people can have. So now you know how to change a flat tire effectively. Have a good day.